So I went to the nail salon today because it's been almost 5 weeks since I got my nails done. And Friday of this week is my birthday. Today is Tuesday, so I said, let me go get myself, a fresh new set of nails. And this is how they came out. Not exactly what I wanted, number one. But number two, could I just say I need to stop going to nail salons that don't care about me? I have a nail salon like 5 minutes from me that I have been going to on and off for years, like since I was in high school. Um, and for a long time, I just stopped going there because their prices are good, but their service is just like awful sometimes. They're just rude and they're just very dismissive of you. And I don't know why. I do know why I went there. I went there today because the nail tech I normally go to, who does an amazing job all the time, she needs to be booked in advance. And again, my birthday is on Friday, so I didn't have time to book her. So I said, you know what? Since my nails were lifting, like I really needed to get them done. I couldn't wait. They were lifting to the point where I couldn't even pass my hand through my hair without like hair getting stuck underneath my acrylic. So obviously I needed to go. I couldn't wait. And so went today with my girlfriend, and again, another bad experience. And then after today, I said, you know what, I'm not going to come back to this place again because they don't need my money if they're going to be treating me like this. Okay, so I go there. I tell the lady I want a fill-in, a French manicure. Normally, I like my French manicure with a thin line. I prefer the elegant, classy look. So she she does my pinky first, and then she shows me the line. And I'm like, that's too thick. I want the white line thinner. Now, I take some responsibility for this because the first time she asked me if it was good, I looked at it and I was like, no, I want it thinner. And then she did it again, and she used the same fat brush that she used the first time. And then she did literally the same thing again on my pinky. It was like, oh, how about now? And of course, the second time she showed me, I was like, whatever, it's fine. But what I should have told her is, no, it's still too thick because these I don't like how thick the line is on my French manicure. Like, so, anyways, the second time she does it, it still looks the same. I was like, all right, whatever, it's fine. So then, while she's doing my nails, before she even paints them, I don't know at what point she cut me, but at some point, she cut my finger. Let me show you guys. Right there, that line. Which I don't even know what tool she was using on me to cut me like this, because this looks like a paper cut. Or like a cut that would happen with like a small knife or something. Like, this doesn't look like something from a nail tool. So I'm like, she's trying to like pull some of my acrylic off because it's like flaking off. And instead of like soaking it off or like, I don't know, filing it off, she's like pulling at it with her bare hands, like pulling at the acrylic, like pulling the acrylic off my nails with her nail. And I'm like, ow, like that hurts, because it's been lifting for like a couple days at this point, so my nails like sore, and she's like trying to pry it off, and I'm like, okay, you need to stop doing that because that hurts. So anyways, at some point I feel my finger just like burning on fire. So I'm like, why is my finger hurt so bad? I look down and I have like a hole. I see like a red, at this point I'm like bleeding. See a red line. And I'm like, okay, she cut me. So I pull my hand away and I'm like, okay, you just cut me. So I'm like showing her, but I already know that she saw because my hand is right in front of her face. So she just decided to not acknowledge the fact that she cut me. And it wasn't until I felt the burning I noticed it. And I was like, yeah, ma'am, you just cut me. So I'm like, can you put something on there? Can you just like, I don't know, put some sort of protective, like, alcohol, I don't know, something on there so I don't end up with some sort of infection because I have this open wound and they were using, nail tools and stuff on my hands next to my open wound. This woman doesn't even apologize. She continues about her business, right? She puts like something on there. It's like burning like crazy. Doesn't say like, oh, sorry, I cut you. Like, doesn't even acknowledge because she, clearly doesn't give a that she cut me, because if she did, she would say sorry, right? So no, doesn't say sorry. She's like, oh, does her thing, keeps going. My finger's on fire the whole time she's going. She continues to give me this sloppy French. When I tell you it looked worse before, I actually came home after a long day. I came home and I actually used my own white nail polish to like touch up. That's why you can kind of see this way right here. I touched up some of the corners because there was some corners that just didn't go down all the way with the white because she was very sloppy with her work. So I actually had to touch it up myself with my own white nail polish. Thank God I just got regular nail polish over the acrylic. So I was able to like fix some of it because I was like, this looks crazy. Like the corners are just awful. I mean, the line is so thick and so sloppy. Even my freaking fiance, I came home and I was like showing him my nails and he's like, they did not do a good job. He's like, even a grown man can look at my nails and recognize that they did not do a good job. This is so sloppy. This is, like, I could have done this myself better at this point because I know how to do my own nails. Like, I've been a girl for a very long time. I could probably do a better French than what this woman did because this was just careless. She did not care. She was like, she didn't care that I wasn't happy. I didn't tip her, but I just paid, I think it only cost $30, which is probably why I continue to go to this nail salon because it's affordable. But like, because, nowadays things are just so expensive. Like, getting your nails done is just, like, I don't have $100, $200 to drop on getting my nails done. Like, yes, I could do it myself, but I like going to the salon because they always last longer. And it's nice to have somebody, who's a professional do your nails and, have it last a few weeks. And again, my birthday's on Friday, so these are supposed to be my birthday nails, which did look like shit. But, it is what it is. This is what I have because I'm not going to pay to get them fixed. And then my girlfriend's like, well, why don't you go back and complain and then have them redo it? I'm not going to do that either because she might slice me again. She might retaliate because I'm scared now. Like, I'm not going back to this woman. And I'm very sensitive. Like, my skin is very dry and sensitive, but I know that about myself. And I'm always using lotion. And ever since I started going to the nail salon, these Asian nail salons that don't care about you, I mean, ever since I was young, I always end up leaving, like, bruised and battered. Like, when they used to, like, cut my cuticles, I would bleed. And I would always tell them, like, just so you know, I'm sensitive. Like, I bleed. They still would never be, like, gentle. And I would always end up, like, bleeding. And so I got to the point where I just told them to stop cutting my cuticles because I would always bleed. So I told them to just push my cuticles back instead of cutting them. And somehow, I don't know how this woman ends up cutting me again, but she does. I'm just like, I need to stop going to these Asian salons because my actual nail tech would never. She would never give me such sloppy work. But granted, I pay a lot more to go to her than I do to go to that nail salon because going to a nail tech is just different. You're always going to, like, pay for the quality and stuff. But these nail salons, I tell you, I'm traumatized. Like, you just can't go anywhere. And I trusted this place because I go sometimes. And I recently went and got my toes done there too. So I got gel on my toes there. But when I tell you, I was so disappointed today with this woman and what she gave me, what she let me leave her salon with, looking crazy, cut me up and everything. I left a bad review on Google. because I'm just fed up. But anyways, that's my little rant. These are my horrible birthday nails. Anyways, I'll see you guys later.